at the Utica Police Department, and the Declutter Coach team has just organized and compartmentalized like items in the storage area. Lieutenant Kelly is on hand to give us advice on which items should go together. Okay, we are here now with Lieutenant Chris Kelly, and he's going to help us figure out what should go with what. We've done all the compartmentalizing and downsizing and taking things out of, all of the cardboard and putting them into plastic, but now the true organization is when people that actually use the system, it works for them. So that's why we have Lieutenant Kelly here to tell us what should go together. Thank you so much for being on the show. I know you're busy today and it's really crazy at the station today, but I think this is going to be important to help all of the folks really stay organized. So, what do you think so far?
I think everything looks a lot cleaner and a lot nicer. It's just that the officers usually stack their cars with some of these items. So obviously we should try to put those together.
Perfect.
Some of those items would be consumable items like the chalk, the paper, things like that. And then, like, you already have it pretty well organized here. This is all like the personal protective equipment, and that's organized well. And then the other stuff is a lot of stuff that is used for evidence technicians and the collection of evidence.
Okay.
So I would maybe just say that, obviously the chalk and the grab-it tools, if we could somehow, mingle them in with the evidence collection materials.
Oh, sure, we can do that, Bets, right?
And then
so the chalk will take that. And how about the alcohol sensor straws? Would that be evidence as well?
It would, and we just want to make sure those are with the devices, and you already have all the devices.
Devices are right here. Okay. So maybe right next to them?
Yeah.
So bring the devices here with these, or?
Or do you want to bring those here? What do you think? Because this is all evidence, except now the paper slippers aren't evidence, or are they?
No, the paper slippers are something that we issue to persons that are in our custody. So that could kind of stay like with some of the other in-house stuff.
Okay.
It really doesn't go out that often.
Okay. All right, so what we want is we need the alcohol sensor straws over here and the grab-it tools, right? So this is all evidence collection.
And most of the time the spit hoods are used in-house, so we can always put the
slippers
out the
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Perfect. So this we might have to work on a little to make this work, but we want this somewhat with evidence. Now, how about all these? These are kind of all the biohazard stuff, the sharps. This is good. The container, we have these smaller ones. And then we have the medium and the large.
Yeah, and that all looks good. I mean,
okay.
Because when they come in, if the cars aren't loaded up with the proper things, they'll come in.
They can get
and
what
they'll
they
know right
need.
where to go, especially to grab the evidence.
Okay. We've got to figure out, how about the hand sanitizer? This is all personal protection stuff.
Yeah, so we can leave that there.
Specimen. All right, so we will figure this out. How often are these used? Do you mind if we cover these and stack, or are they used pretty often?
We can cover them and stack.
Okay.
Hopefully they're not used very often. It's only when we deploy our tasers, so you know what I mean. We're just grabbing them as they go. So yeah, we can definitely stack that.
Okay, great. So let's see. And then the chalk needs to go here somewhere too. Well,
To be honest with you, can we stack the chalk?
yeah.
Because if we could stack the chalk, we could throw it under the biohazard.
Oh, really? That's okay?
Yeah.
Great. As long as you don't think we need it. Actually, we got to go the other way. That's right. We got it labeled for you. We'll just move this label up just a little. The other thing with the labels, because of the plastic, sometimes the labels will get a little, you just kind of have to, we're trying to work them in. Mm-hmm. If they start to feel like they're coming off, if you just tack them down a little, sometimes that happens with the plastic. Okay, so this looks like, would you like us to label the shelves at all, or we can certainly do that?
No, I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, I think they get the idea. Whatever officer comes in here, whether it's a street officer or the officer working inside, I think they get the idea of, where everything is, and now that it's labeled, it's a lot easier.
Okay, great. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your help. We really appreciate it. We know you're busy here today, but we're hoping that this is really going to help you be more efficient.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good.
Thank you.
All
right.
Oh wow, that is a lot cleaner.
Check out the dramatic before and afters when we come back. Follow us on Pinterest at Declutter Coach.